What's going on, ladies? So this video is actually for you. So this is actually going to be the monthly fragrance perfume review that I do with the fiance.
Yeah.
And this is actually one of your favorites, eh?
Yes, it is. One of my newfound favorites.
So we're actually, or I should say she is actually going to be reviewing Chloe by Chloe. So this time was actually launched in 2008. The notes are, so the top notes are mandarin orange, watermelon, and pink pepper, with the mid being freesia and something called, and I'm going to butcher this, so I'm going to leave a little caption down below, tincture of rose. So I have no idea what that is. And the base is iris, sandalwood, and tonka bean. What do you get of this one?
A ton of iris.
Okay.
Lots of iris. But I like the way it combines with the floral notes. I feel like there should be jasmine in there, but there isn't, as he's read off. And I do get a hint of the sandalwood, which is a scent that I love.
Okay.
Or at least a note that I love. Maybe a little bit of the watermelon as it starts to dry down a little bit more. I know it's a top note, but that's just what I pick out. But definitely the iris and a floral note. Those are the two predominant things that I smell out of this.
Well, I get the iris, I get a floral note, and I get a little bit of a citrus. So mandarin, I get like a mandarin orange.
Completely agree.
Yeah, so yeah, it's nice.
It's a beautiful scent. I discovered it in the summer.
So would you say that this is a classy scent, a versatile scent, a casual, sexy?
Definitely classy.
Okay.
But it can also be very sexy.
Okay.
Right? So it does have that hint of sexiness in it, but it's very, very classy. And it's something that I think that you would wear more for dressed up occasions. And just to give a little bit of background about this, we got a bunch of samples. And this is one of them, and I wanted to get through some of the samples, so I just gave this a shot. And I wished I had started wearing it earlier in the summer so that I could enjoy it, but I sprayed it down to the last drop, and then I started looking at it, and this was one of the ones that I had wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I wore this to work, it kind of filled up the room to the point where people would probably come up to me, or when they came to my office, they wanted to know, well, what smell was that? And that's not usually feedback I ever get.
Okay.
I guess I probably only sprayed about 3 sprays.
Was it good feedback or bad feedback?
Great feedback.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, people really liked it. They wanted to know what that smell was. So
okay.
Yeah, I attracted positive attention that way. And then after that, the other thing I found is that this particular bottle was recommended in a lot of magazines for brides. So as a bridal scent.
Trust me, she's been looking into that quite a lot as of late.
I'm allowed to. I'm excited, so why not?
Okay. All right. So now seasons. I think that you briefly mentioned it, but what would you say? What seasons?
Definitely spring, summer. This is not meant for winter or fall at all. Not for cold seasons.
Occasions. You said it was. Like more of like you said it was like a wedding scent in a sense.
Yeah, so this was, like I said, one recommended for brides to wear on her wedding day.
All right.
I think that it's very good for a wedding setting. It's good for those dressed up high class type of events. Like I said, there is a hint of sexiness in there. Just because you're classy doesn't mean you can't be sexy.
I'll admit that. Yeah.
And I think that it's good for things that you have to go to in the summertime that causes you to be dressed up. And usually that's weddings. So if there's a cocktail party, if there is, you know, a graduation ceremony that you're going to, things like that, anything that causes you to dress up. Okay. Yeah.
I do think that it has a classy feel to it, but it's also a very girly scent. It's very feminine.
I think an older woman can pull this off as well as a 16-year-old. I think, actually no. I'm not going to say that. I don't think a 16-year-old will like it as much as maybe somebody who's 25 or closer to their 30s.
Okay. Yeah. But it's a very girly girl type of fragrance.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is really good.
Now, how is the longevity on this one?
The longevity was pretty good. In the summer, it lasted for most of the day. So I'd say about 8 to 9 hours. Okay.
And what about projection?
Projection's a little bit harder to gauge, so I'd probably say 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, so this is an eau de parfum, which is a lot stronger than eau de toilette. Some of the other fragrances that you have in your collection are EDTs.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 to 9 hours is not bad, but your skin does tend to absorb fragrances a little bit more.
Yeah,
quickly.
perfume is something that usually doesn't last long on me.
Okay,
So
alright.
I was impressed with how long this one lasted on me.
So the price for this one at Sephora, we're going to go with Canadian pricing, is about $125. But I actually got you this one at Sephora. Even though that this is a gift, I'll just say the price. I think it was about $110 to $130 Canadian.
Okay.
So online it is a bit cheaper, but not a lot. I had a hard time finding this very one on Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, even Amazon. But it will be a little bit cheaper online. So what are some of the thoughts, like whether it was family, coworkers, anybody?
A lot of the questions probably were, what is that smell that I smell? And then eventually we narrow it down to my wrist and say, smell this. So, and they'd say, yeah, that's it. I like that smell. So that was the feedback that I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was it. They did notice that it was also citrusy. I didn't always notice it was citrusy at first. I noticed the florals more than anything, and I noticed the iris, as I mentioned.
Okay. So is there anything else that you would like to add to this? Like in closing, or is there anything else?
This scent makes you feel stunning. It makes you feel very classy, and like I said, still gives you that hint of being sexy. You can be elegant, and I wouldn't say it's powerful. It's not that power suit kind of scent, but it does make you feel really good.
So as some of us say in the community, it kind of gives you like a boost of confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I can see why they picked it as a bridal scent. It's beautiful. I think that this is one that I'm going to always keep coming back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's, that's it.
All right, ladies. So we actually got Neela's take on Chloe by Chloe. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Take care. Thank you, and keep smelling good.
Bye for now.